Hey folks, I'm Serbian Glory and welcome to part 85 of my playthrough of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And we've reached the point I quite often get to when I'm playing Workers and Resources, at the point where I want to just start all over again and do it properly. But we're not going to do that. We're going to push on and see if we can recover the situation we were in. Financially, we are making a bit of a profit every month, not very much. If only we could get happiness and government loyalty up, which would then get productivity up, we would be making loads of cash. So actually, if we have a look at some people, productivity, average productivity, they're 67%, but 42, 30%, 30%, 37, between 30 and 40 is pretty much the average productivity of our workers. So we do need to improve that. And that being the case, I want to continue trying to drive down the amount of crimes that we have, or the amount of unsolved crimes. So we're going to continue to focus on these. I'm not going to do very much more in the way of construction. One thing I do want to do is probably expand our farms. If we have a look at our income, or our imports for this year. So food, we've had to buy in 301. That will change in about a month when we start harvesting crops and producing our own food. If we can get more crops, then we can eventually start to create our own clothes, manufacture our own clothes. And we're hopefully going to reduce the amount of meat that we need to import as well, and livestock. So all of these being driven down would be really helpful in terms of our economy. And to that end, I'm probably going to turn this area into more fields. Actually, you always think it's flat, but this will be hilly back here, so we need to have a look at the contours. But again, before we crack on, just make sure that crimes are continuing to be investigated. And here they're not. Well, that's 20% done already. Let's keep that one, but we'll get rid of those two. And something else, actually. I might reinstate police station up here. Do we have unemployed workers? Probably don't in this location, I would think. Very few, because we've got plenty of work spaces available up here. Having said that, I don't want to do much construction. I'm now thinking about housing, increasing the size of the population up in Premo village, but I'll leave that for now. Let's keep our focus over here. So yeah, I wanted to check out. Terrain's not too bad. We can probably fit in a large field there. A large field. Big field. Yeah, okay. I don't think we can get two. Potentially. But do I want two, or do I want lots of medium fields? Let's zoom in a bit here. And the slope isn't that great, obviously, just with the white yellow contour lines. Let's try and position a big field in here. Right, so the corner of it. Well, I should be able to position the field and then do some terrain alterations. So let's do that. Get the terrain tools out. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Compared with what I've got up in the hill above it there, we don't need to concern ourselves with that. Just keep this under control. Get rid of that one as well. How many workers? We've got 25 police officers. We just cannot cope with the level of crime. I'd really let this get far too far out of hand before I set up the court. Right. Carry on with that. Access road, that's what I was thinking about. We have more fields over here, so let's have a straight road. Come on. Too close. So let's try it from here instead. Right. And this road back here, that doesn't have to carry on all the way over there, but we'll need to, let's just actually get rid of this bit. Come on. I don't want to get rid of the gravel road. There we go. I'm thinking maybe have a small farm in here and have the rest of the fields all accessed from this same end. Let's get the farm then. Small farm, as I said. And right, flip it. And I can't remember. Many tons of crops. Well, before I think about the storage, let's get the other fields in. Let's do it that way around. So we can get medium fields. Again, we should be able to quite comfortably. Maybe if we stay below the yellow contour. Right, so let's try that. Yeah, medium field there. We can get 2 medium fields quite comfortably. We could have another one back in here. No way we can get a large field. Let's put a medium field in, down around there. And then we can add in some small fields probably, but that gives us a decent idea of what we're looking at. The reason I've paused once again, just to make sure, I want to try and get at least those 3 that are in their 90s complete quickly. That was that one, this one here. Yeah, we've got very little close to completion. Let it tick on a bit further. Let's get this road in down here. So, do you want it to curve around towards there? There's plenty of space for storage. And then probably want to bring it back up sort of like that. And carry on up to here. No, there's no way that's going in. Yeah, brought it too close. Right, okay. Bring you back. Do that instead. Settle for a straight road then. Can I get some small fields in? Couple maybe. But actually looking at the railroad, yeah, that's not really ideal. The railroad, I'm very American. Let's have a small field there. Another one in here. One more. Can always reposition that road if necessary, but that should be okay. And about there. Right. Okay, finish off the roads. You're already connected. You would connect up here. You down into there. Right, that gives us a wee bit more in terms of crops. We've got one big, 3 medium. We don't need 800 tons crops or 520. 96 tons. That might be enough. That's 96 as well. 80. Small warehouse is probably too small. Small barn. I think we get away with 96 tons of crops because this is just to store what comes in from the field, and then it'll get transported potentially over there, here. So yeah, I think we're okay to go with this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We'll take out that for now, though. We'll get gravelling underway. Right, unpause. Too many again. Get rid of you. How many police officers do you have? 17. Right, hopefully that will pick up in the morning when people turn up for their work. This one's not too bad. I'm still going to get rid of those two. And we're still only 80% unexamined criminal cases here. So it's less than it was last time. Right, happiness stays at 52, alcohol addiction is down at 10. And I meant to check, yeah, we did reduce that. What you're not meant to cook. I did reduce the number of bar staff there. Alright, exports. Let's start exporting bitumen again. Make ourselves a bit more money. What have we imported? This has been, we're only in June, I suppose we've still got a lot of exporting to go. But imports this month. Clothes. Yeah, okay. But I shouldn't be importing livestock anymore, that's for sure. Importing meat, I'm going to take that away. Because up here, I don't have... Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm getting ahead of myself there. I'd thought about this, but I don't think I actually got around to doing it. So, you need to continue to import food. Let's pin that. We've got 32 tons. We're in June. Let's stop importing food as well. But if you import crops, and let's see, we're not going to be unloading meat. Primo meat storage, yeah, that's up here. You're picking up from there. And you're unloading where? Oh, no, actually, yeah, I want you to continue to do that, sorry. Yeah, so bring the meat down the hill to here, and then it's distributed from there. But you're not taking meat to the shops. The large storehouse, that's what I was thinking. You're bringing in food just from the border post. Yeah, so stop doing that. And instead, we bring in the crops and we deliver the crops up the hill. To there, see. Now just kickstart our own livestock production. And reduce our import costs that way. I was thinking about serious crimes, that's the other thing. You know, lie in bed of a night thinking about workers and resources. Criminality 0% for this person, 19.4 years out of 32 years sentence. Anybody not getting their criminality reduced? Everybody's at 0% so far. 29% there, and you are at the end of your 4-year sentence. So I want that reduced further. 4.8. Right, so yeah, 4.1 year sentence, that must be for a serious crime, and we've not completely wiped out the criminality. Same sort of thing here and here. Yeah, right, okay. You've convinced me. I do want to bump this back up again. Might put it up to 5.9 years. Medium crime, that seemed to be okay. It's only the 4 years and above. It looks like there's a bit of a problem, so we'll do that. That means we're not getting people through the system quite as quickly. But we'll have to accept that for a while. Get rid of both of those and that. This could be going more quickly if we got the police officers in. You still look okay despite having so many cases. Right, let's have a look up here. Can I squeeze in some more buildings around the back? I think I did anticipate having more buildings around here. This is meant to just be a village, so I don't want anything too big and grandiose. 8 workers, I want more than that. 5, 8, 14, 13, no. So it's going to have to be bigger houses. So though it's meant to be a village, 40 workers, that's what these have, is it? No, 32. If I want a police station, a small police station. Crime and justice. It's 18 workers with a smaller one. But I do need to bump up the workforce in the mine and the processing plant as well. Right, so I do think 40 workers, 43, 48. No, they're not really big enough. We're going to go for some medium residential buildings then. But try and get something that at least still looks the part. 50s house, 75 workers. Yeah, we could accept that. Right, in terms of electricity, water, sewage, we can actually have you all the way back up here. Drops off down sort of there, doesn't it? And this, does it need it doesn't need a road connection either. So give us water. Right, so there. That's got everything. Okay, that's fine. Let's have you in there. Plenty of space for footpath. What's missing there? Heat. Damn it. Missing heat. No, we've got heat there. Right, okay, so we are getting heat, that's fine. We've got everything, all the amenities. Let's add you in here. Can even get another one in there. Might not actually build all of these. We'll have another. Yeah, and we're not going to have roads. We don't need roads. Let's do that. That did have electricity, yeah, but we can't get another one down there. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's plumb in some footpaths. We'll have a central path. Actually, it's going to run from here. Straight line. And then you would plug in down there. Same sort of thing here. And I was thinking about just having these buildings connect to this main path as well, but it makes more sense, I suppose, to do it this way around. Path connection up here. And you obviously need connection up into this path as well. Right, that's fine. Actually, what's this sort of distance from here, say, to there to there? 239 meters. From here, you're not going to be able to walk to there probably, but I think that's okay for the most part. And the police station then would go back in where it was before, so it's good that we've got a handy wee road there. So we could do something like that. Right. Let's have a crossing in here. Oh, I thought I'd ended the path here, but I didn't. So, do that. There we go. Right, that's fine for now. Let's come down here and check our crimes again. Get rid of that and that and that. Okay, so hopefully making some progress now. Do I have crops in here? Not yet. Where's this truck off to? Actually, it's the... You bring in crops? Yeah. So you've got 10 tons of crops and you're heading up to the Primo livestock farm, so that's good enough. Unemployment due to no workplace is 39. I mean, it annoys when calling out for workers in places like the steel mill, but on the other hand, if there's unemployment, then people should hopefully be coming across here to get some learning done. Gonna bump that up again. It does potentially drain folk away from the police in particular. But we'll settle for it. Right. Still not making a profit this month, but we'll get there. I've been pausing a lot while I've been doing the construction. 5 workers there, 6 now in there. I'm bringing prisoners up here as well. That should be better. We've got a lot of steel. We've got more steel than we've had for a while available to us, so it is working to an extent. Just noticed that, and that wasn't that truck coming back down there. The truck's just heading up there. And we've got 10 workers here. We've got 7 out of 10 there. But you've just... No, you're dropping off meat. And where's your home base? Looking for the distribution of it. Is that this one? Picking up livestock. Don't pick up livestock. Don't pick up anything then, in that case. And with that, it means you don't unload livestock here. Anyway, there's that other truck, just dropped off crops. You should be producing livestock, because that's how it happens. You chuck crops into the farm and it immediately produces livestock. Yeah, it's going up very slowly. More workers coming? Yep. You. Right. Do I have all the vehicles? I don't. I need to get a harvester up here. Go for the Combine E512. And again, it's not helping us on our income. But that should be up there in time. Yeah. And we will obviously need truck as well. Covered hull. Hmm. 6.4 tons of crops. I'm going to wait. Actually, fields down here were planted first, were they not? I wish I could remember how many tons crops we get in there. Covered hull, total capacity 7.2 tons. 7.2. So this isn't that much less, but then it's still expensive. 4 tons, that's what I was thinking about. Right, okay. 6.4 tons for the JE300. But then this one is cheaper. 7.2 tons. I think we'll take that one then. Yep, W50. Get that up there. Time for the harvest. Get rid of these. This 24% chance of solving doesn't look good, so get rid of that. We're down at 77% unexamined cases there now, still up at 90 here. We've had a couple of people processed through into the prison. We'll speed up a bit, actually speeding up a bit when we're actually at the end. Why are you heading along there? That's interesting. Speeding up at the point where we're at the end of the episode. We've got plenty of coal for now. We're running out of bitumen to export. Start exporting oil again. And we're running low on fuel, so start importing fuel. And that's again down to few workers, low productivity. Wonder what our current production percentage is. Is it about 2%? 3% maybe? Anyway. Okay, time for a break. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.